Hey fellow Brick fans, DJ Bricks here, back for another video, and today we're going to be looking at the first of the new gimmick sets for the 2021 LEGO Ninjago Legacy wave. It is the Epic Battle sets. The first one we're going to look at here is Epic Battle Set Kai versus Skulkin. It is recommended for building ages 6 and up. It has 61 pieces and it retails in the United States for $10. And if you guys have not subscribed yet to the channel, I upload Ninjago content every Sunday. If you like Ninjago content, please subscribe and enjoy those content on Sunday. But getting into the actual set, let's start deconstructing it and seeing how it stacks up, starting as always with the minifigures. So looking at the figures for the set, we're going to start off with Kai. He is in what LEGO is calling the Versus outfit. This is nothing like anything he's worn in the show, but these gimmick sets often have stuff that doesn't actually make it into the show. Starting off with his accessory here, there is a new power-up feature for the elemental for golden weapons here, and Kai here has the fire sword, but it is you can see the regular blade is molded there with like some effects coming off of it, like he's battling with it, which is nice. A nice leg print there, nice torso print showing like a white torso underneath him. And then you have this exclusive Versus logo that's on all the figures. He does come with the typical red bandana that we've been seeing for a while with Ninjago figures. And then his hairpiece here. This was specially made for the upcoming The Island series, but it is making its appearance here in this set for a little... to give Kai just a little bit of a different look here. And it is dual molded with that red there. The head underneath, it's just the same LEGO movie Kai head that we've been getting since the Ninjago movie sets, but that does it for Kai here. So next up, we're going to look at the other figure of the set, which LEGO just refers to as a Skulkin, but this is a very specific character, so I don't know why they called it just a generic Skulkin. He does come with, it is Whiplash, and he does come with his sword there. The big giveaway is that this is Whiplash, is he comes with the hat here, which only one other Skulkin does, but the head print here with the little missing tooth with little cracks around his skull, that's what gives it away, as well as these shoulder pads. They give it away too. That skeleton print is not new for this. It's been around for a couple of years for the Legacy Skulkins, but that does it for Whiplash here. Again, not much new other than that new expression we get for him. So looking at the builds for the set, of course, like all the Epic Battle sets, you will be getting a little miniature version of the spinner that they've been including throughout the Legacy line, though I will note with these ones and these Epic Battle sets, they did shorten the handle up a little bit, which kind of makes it hard to play with if you have a kid with bigger hands. But you just put Kai on here like so, and you just put Kai on there, and you just it uses a rubber wheel here just to maintain traction, and you can just spin Kai towards an enemy, and however you want to play with it. It is a nice feature. He does occasionally fly off if you spin him too much, but that goes for any of those. These ones, I will, again, shorter handle kind of makes it harder to make that particular awesome play feature work. Other builds in the set, you get this small little training dummy that you can use with the spinning there. It is made up of a handful of pieces, but they are nice, and it does work really well. And main build of the set is a nice little shrine here. It's made up of a handful of pieces, but it does look really nice. You do have a nice little jumper to place a figure there if you want to pose them in an action pose. Nice little suggestion of a flower here blooming. You do have the golden sun here along with some nice archway architecture, and then you do have in this corner a nice small little tree with a big tree leaf piece there in yellow. Not too often we get that piece in that color and as cheap a set as this, but it is nice to get that piece there. But again, simplistic builds for this small $10 set. But that does it for the build of this set. Let's move on to looking at the box and extra pieces. The extra pieces for this set, you do have a tan slope, an extra flower, an extra bandana as always. And then they just give you a extra parts pack of the weapons just because they're shared throughout the entire line here. But you only use one of them for the Kai set here, but you get all of the powered up pieces molded in trans orange. So you have the Jay's nunchuck one, you get Zane's shurikens of ice here, you get Cole's scythe, but you also do get an extra one of the fire sword here, just because they do include two of each set in the box there. You get two of each of the shurikens and whatnot, but that does it for the extra pieces. So looking at the instructions for the set, I will note that you will get this folded in half in the box just due to the limited amount of space, but with my instructions here, they added extra insult to injury because they bent it up when they put it in there as well. So on top of that, not fun. No issues with the instructions, but it does feature 32 pages of building as well as a cross sell for the entire Epic Battles line, as well as a little parts inventory here just in case you need it. And then on the back, as always, you have the win with Lego Ninjago Movie Lloyd on the back there. But that does it for the instructions. So taking a look at the box here, continuing the tradition of these specialized gimmick sets in the Ninjago line, it does have a very unorthodox box shape here. You can see that it does have a nice image of Kai and Whiplash in there, set specs right there, Lego Ninjago Legacy and all that there. The actual size reference is kind of bizarre. It's got this, it does sport Whiplash and Kai on the box here, but again, like I said, Whiplash is just called Skulkin in the set. You do have specs on this, and you can see it's kind of forced perspective to make it look like a full box. On the side of the box here, you do have that call out for all like the special powered up versions of the golden weapons. The ones that come specifically for Kai are kind of highlighted in this red tinge here. And then the back of the box is nothing too special. You get a nice little product shot of the set fully, along with a nice little background, nice little call out of the feature of the set, as well as a cross sell for the other sets in this line. And I will note that all these epic battles have little peg hook holders on them, so you may find these in stores on a putty hook instead of just sitting on the shelf. But that does it for the box. So going over my final thoughts for this set, it's a relatively simple build and way more interesting figures. Pretty much anything. If you've gotten any of the gimmick little arcade pod or the Spinjitzu burst or anything like that in the past few years, you know what you're getting here. You're just getting a couple of nice figures. The interesting Kai figure, a nice new version of Whiplash, even though they just call him a generic Skulkin on the box. He is nice, especially for that new face print that comes in the set. The little spinning gimmick feature, as I pointed out, it's nice. It just works, but the handles are too short. So you also have the new energy effects for the weapons the ninja use for these gimmicks, and I think that they look nice, especially for Kai here in the orange color. Had a little QC issue with my instructions being shoved in, even though they were nicely folded and tucked in there, they were still kind of shoved in there. And I do think for price wise, $10 for 61 pieces here, it's a nice little value. It'll give your kid a nice little play experience. It gives you a couple of interesting figures for $10. I do think that it is well worth that $10 price point for any Ninjago fan. They will find enjoyment out of this. So in total, this gets a 4.5 out of 5 from me. That does it for the look at this set. Please comment below what you think about this set. I look forward to having a discussion in the comments there. And I will see you in the next video. Until next time, keep building.